Welcome to the Shantae Nicole podcast. I'm going to volunteer some information. Time does not heal wounds. Doing the work heals wounds. You could have been friends with somebody before, stop talking to them for a while, think you're going to catch up. If people don't do the inner work, if people are still not taking accountability, it's not going to work, right? All of your relationships matter, and all of your relationships are important. And so I am very mindful of people who do not take accountability. I'm very mindful of people who act like spoiled brats or entitled. Like, as a woman, can I tell you a true story? So there's this person I used to work with years ago, and I understand it's your family, it's your friends, and especially when you're a woman, people tell you how amazing you are and you're a princess and you're great. And it's your family's friends and jobs and some of your coworkers. I mean, that's just what they do. I'm guilty of it as well. However, the purpose of therapy is to check your ego, is to understand, hey, you're not perfect, you're not 10 out of 10, you know how to take constructive criticism, you know how to take accountability, etc., etc. Well, there's this girl that I used to work with. Now, I don't drink, right? I'm always the designated driver. So we go out, happy hour, and she would get drunk, and then she would just start bringing up like old stuff, right? And so everybody would look at her crazy because we're like, oh my God, she's embarrassing us. We're like, this girl is crazy. Now, she's drunk. I'm sober because I'm always a designated driver. And they probably had like one drink, right? It's happy hour. And so she was single, right? And I'm making this video, and I hope and pray it's a blessing to you, is that men are not the only ones who suffer in these relationships. Women who have to deal with these type of women are also experiencing similar situations. The difference is that sex for a man is a need, sex for a woman is a want. So because we're women and we're just co-workers, right? Like, we really don't have to deal with her like that. We're going to say hi and bye. We work in different departments, and it's that 6-degree separation. So there might be like one girl who, plans stuff and gets everybody together. And so you know how to play nice in a sandbox. You go, have fun, and keep it moving. But a lot of women, unfortunately, are not graduating to like a title, a girlfriend, a fiance, a wife, or whatever, because it's just too much crazy. Like, if I'm a coworker and this is like somebody spazzing out in public and having flashbacks and everybody's just quiet, like, okay, when is this gonna stop? And is she gonna get help? Like, this is weird. You know what I mean? And people might have side conversations with this person, or they might just like be like, yeah, so-and-so was tripping. Like, what's that about? And then when they say they're single and they can't find anybody, and this was not an unattractive person, right? Like, this girl, she could attract, but she couldn't keep, right? And that's the blueprint. People always talk about attracting. Who cares about attracting anything if you can't maintain what you attracted? Can I tell you a true story? It's a little messy. So someone, whatever, had been praying for, like more of something. And so all of your relationships are important because you have to prepare yourself for whatever it is you ask God for, right? And so God blesses them, and they have been praying for this for a while. So it's like, God finally was like, okay, I'm going to answer your prayers. And then when they get it, they just kind of got big-headed about it and just kind of tossed it away as if they didn't need it, right? And then they found out that what they tossed away was exactly what they needed, which is why they prayed for it, because they couldn't maintain it on their own, because they tossed away the answered prayer. So I'm making this video, and I hope and pray it's a blessing to you. The reason to have a relationship with Jesus Christ is to stay humble, take accountability, to know that with Jesus you're everything. Without him you're nothing. Don't ever wait till you need him to need him, because it's important to strengthen up your prayer life. It's a muscle, right? It's like a person who works out can probably lift more weights than somebody who doesn't, can probably walk longer, can probably jog longer, right? Because they work out all the time, right? They've developed that muscle. They have that skill set. They are constantly working on it. It's the same thing with prayer. Every relationship requires communication. So whenever you talk to God, before I ask God for anything, I thank him for everything. And most importantly, I thank him for what he stopped. Sometimes we don't understand how good God is until we realize how good God is. Unfortunately, I sit on a pillow to see over the steering wheel. No judgment. I have long legs and a short body. Life be lifing. So that's why I appear tall, but I'm only like 5'4", 105 pounds, right? So I hit like this bump. Boom. My tire explodes. And I'm like shaken up because I was probably doing like 5 miles an hour. So I put on my hazard lights and I'm driving on a rim, right? And I'm getting to a safe location. So I call AAA. AAA comes out, changes my tire. And you know what he tells me? He says, ma'am, your tire was bald. He said your tire was so bald, it was thread coming out. I immediately got on my knees and I thanked Jesus Christ. Not for what he does, but for who he is. I thank Jesus Christ for what he stopped, because even though I was shaken up and even though I was inconvenienced, I wanted to give him gratitude and not attitude. I hope and pray that this message has been a blessing to you, because God loves you. You matter to him. God bless you. Bye-bye.